going on, guys? NiftyBacon back in Car Mechanic Simulator, and we have found a 4-cylinder turbo out of the junkyard. And I did fix up another one that had what I think is the more powerful 4-cylinder in it. So that one's all fixed up and ready in the parking, and I'm going to fix this one up, and we'll compare them and see if there's any difference in power. I'm pretty sure the one I already did that's in the garage or parking is going to be more powerful than this car, but just kind of see which one is truly the more powerful, faster engine down the track. So we'll just have to test them out and see what happens. More than likely this is going to be the weaker engine, but from what I saw in the engine stand, you know, creating part of it and stuff like that. I always forget, I'm taking part of the suspension and all I need is the axle pulled out of it, so just trying to get the engine out. Just need the axles and the drive shaft and the gearbox, and then you can get the engine out. But we'll have to compare both of these cars. They're the same body style, same car, it's just they swapped a better engine than the other one. And then this one I'm just going to actually use the 4-cylinder turbo that's already in it and see if it's anywhere close to the other engine, which I don't think, but let's just test them out and see which one does better. Let's see, yeah, that's right. Oh, I have to actually remove the turbo from it before I can pull it out. Where is the turbo? Oh, it's just the front exhaust section I need. Okay, so the starter's out. I was thinking I needed to take the turbo off, and I was like, no I don't. I need to leave that on there, because you can do the engine stand with the turbo. But it's the exhaust section is what I needed to take off. I always seem to forget that. Alright, let's add the engine to it. And let's see here. Oh, I can't look at that right now. Anyway, the other 4-cylinder I put in it is much more powerful, it seemed like, from what it was saying. So I'll just have to test them out. Enough talking, right? Alright, let's get these out of here. Oh. Belt out of here, get the gears, camshaft. Oh my goodness, okay. So I was thinking work was actually going to be slowing, and it doesn't seem to be. It's just every stinking day now. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm not going to let that keep me from making videos, so I'm just going to get these videos, a couple of them in here for you guys, so it's not completely dead on the channel, because I'm just like working like every day almost, and all that fun stuff. So as you can tell, I'm kind of overworked because I'm not as like goofy and funny as I used to be. Got some stuff out of the junkyard that I had there, and let's get this engine added in here. I was watching some new Family Guy episodes yesterday, though, just to unwind. It's been a while since I've actually watched the show from the earlier seasons. And, you know, it's the same type of stuff, usually. I guess eventually things get old and you get used to it after a while, so it's kind of how it goes. But I'm definitely gonna do some like motovlog videos on here. Do some stuff about the Toyota Camry that I was working on, fixing up. Where it's running, but it's not really like reliable yet. Because it's still kind of sputtering. It's got some kind of vacuum leak in it. But it's pretty much like running and I can drive it. It's just it dies while I'm driving sometimes. So I've got to figure that out and everything. But like the main issue that wasn't letting it run at all basically was fixed. So I'll have to do a video on that when I get a chance to actually like make the video. Because that takes a little more time than doing these videos. These are pretty quick, so that's why I've been doing these regularly and everything since I've been working. They're pretty quick. I think it's this one. I was like, I don't remember there being a B on it. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking of the other engine that I made for this car. Alternator and steering pumps. I'm pretty sure this engine's not going to be as good as the other one. Because already as it starts, it's much faster with the other one. It's got more power in it anyway. I4. I was playing DayZ the other day, and I should have recorded it because I actually got like kind of captured, I guess, and would have been a cool video to make on it. Show you guys. Well, because I literally didn't have like anything on me. Like I had like a crowbar or something like that, and so the other person had like guns up the wazoo, like armor and all kinds of stuff, helmet, things like that of that sort. So I didn't really have a chance. So I was trying to run away, and I was just trying to avoid them because is there no turbo in here? What the heck? I don't know, I was trying to avoid them, you know, because I wasn't trying to get into a fight or anything like that. Trying to be like, you know, hey, I have nothing on me that's really of value. You're wasting your time, you know, type of thing. But still, they insisted in capturing me. So they hit me over the head with a shovel. Knocked me out, put me in handcuffs, and then I had to do what they were telling me to for a little while. But it was at least worth it because I luckily wasn't killed, so so I gotta keep the character and some of the things that I had. So, because in that game, if you get killed, you spawn in a different place, and you gotta redo everything, and you gotta re-find all the stuff, you know, and all that stuff. So, at least the captor was at least pretty nice. So, I mean, it was a pretty good experience. I've had ones before where, like, it ends up with a shootout, and you end up getting killed. Or they're, like, forcing you to do stupid stuff or whatever like that. Like, making you wear a dress or something like that. And I was like, I'm not doing part of that. So, I'm glad that the captor didn't do that or anything. Just basically, just knocked me out, cuffed me, went into, like, a house or whatever, and then like went through the stuff that he wanted and picked it out of me and stuff like that, and then let me go. So it may have been because I had the handcuffs on me, and so he just used those. So he didn't really have them, so I just like happened to find them. So he like used those. But man, next time if I run into that guy and I've got like better stuff this time, then let's go the other way. But I guess he let me live, so I will probably return the favor on that one. Be kind of a douche move to like kill him back, I guess. After humiliating me like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess it just depends on the situation. So, we'll see what happens. But I seem to get really into that game of DayZ for some reason. I don't know, it's really challenging. Like, you know, if you get killed, you have to start all over again. And then you have to try to hide stuff so people can't find it. And it's not like most games where it's like really easy. You gotta keep all your stuff. Nobody can access your stuff. Nobody can raid you. Nobody can take your things or anything like that. It just kind of adds to it. Like the challenge of it and stuff. So that's why I probably like it. There's more challenge to it and stuff. Instead of just like the typical, you make all this money and then nobody ever messes with you or anything. So I think that's why I enjoy playing it. Because it's actually like consequential, you know? There's consequences to it. Like if you mess up and everything, you get screwed over. So, oh, that's where it was right there. So it's this one. Oh, that's right. It's just like like right at the beginning of the game when you start working on these engines, it's kind of just like that. They're like the first ones that you work on, so it's just the A and B build. Alright, so is that it? I thought this had a turbo in it. I mean, it does, but it doesn't let me put it on there. It's weird. Maybe I have to put it in the engine bay before I can put the turbo on it. Oh, I have to put this exhaust in there before I can put the turbo on there. Because the other one I did, I could put the turbo on it like right on the engine stand. So I guess on this one, gotta put the front exhaust before the turbo, which they might, oops, keep pushing all kinds of weird buttons, might have a performance one for it. There we go. Yep, there it is. Alright, so now we can put the turbo in there, which is going to be, you got to do from the engine bay. Let's slap this big old turbo on here. So it's just a turbocharger. Big old whopping 10% in power. Alright, well that's the engine pretty much, and I will get working on the suspension and other stuff, and I will get back to you guys very soon. Alright guys, done with the suspension, and let's finish up this car, and we'll have to test out which one is going to be faster, which I'm pretty sure the one I've already done is going to be. Have much more power for sure, and I don't think it's going to be a contest at all, but it's worth a shot to see if there is any kind of difference either way. So and then like price wise, see if they're which one's worth more. Actually, we could do that too. So let's get these body parts fixed up here, get them thrown on the car, and then all good to go there. Okay, so we need Katagiri parts. Right, let's see, so we got door, window, front left fender. Let's just keep it stock. Be kind of a sleeper type of car, I guess, on this one. Alright, so let's get these parts on here. I've got like all the performance stuff on the car on the other one, and I didn't do the welder yet for the frame, so I'll do that after I get these parts on here, I guess. Guess it doesn't matter either way you do it. So usually I'll do the frame first and then put the body parts on it, but we'll just do it a little different this time. How about that? Alright, so that's all good to go. Let's get the welder and interior cleaning kit over here. See how much it's worth before. 68,000. So I gained like 4 grand. Not a whole lot, I guess, but something. Alright, so let's get the tires. They're 18s. I'm trying to remember what I used for the drag strip rims and tire sizes. I think it was 16 rims. It's because the tires are so much bigger. I feel like I'm going to sneeze in a second here. Okay, I think it's going away. I think we're good now. I don't want to sneeze. It's going to be loud as heck on here. Oh shoot. Alright, well let's try that again. Alright, so need to make sure I put the right tire on the rims since we have the wrong ones. Oh, so that's the front one, it's no big deal. Let me just get rid of the ones I don't want. For these two. Okay. Now let's put on the back. Man, that froze up big time. Still don't know why it's doing that. It's really weird. know what, maybe I made the back rims 18 or something? I don't know. These seem like they're going to be really small on the rears. Heh. Yeah, a little bit. Oh well. It's a little bit different because the tires in the front are going to be bigger because it's a front-wheel drive car. Instead of how the rear wheels are usually the big ones. Yeah, see how that just fits perfectly in there? It's got a nice little width to the tire as well. It's definitely what these cars look like when they have them souped up and stuff. I'm pretty sure what I did is I put 18s in the rear on the other car. Just to kind of balance everything out. But we'll just keep this one like this. Maybe we'll give it an advantage or something. Probably not, but yeah. So it'll look like that, and then the rear ones are super tiny. That's cool. Alright, let's get it into the paint shop. What color did I paint the other one? I think it was like gray or something. So maybe we'll just keep this kind of a racer looking type car. Yeah, we'll just do that. Keep it that color, I guess. And are we able to go to the dyno? Nope. What am I missing? I have the start. Oh, I need a starter. That's what it is. I always forget that in the 4 cylinders because it's tucked in there. I did it the last time with the car I did that has the other engine in it. It's just like this too. So I always forget it because it's tucked in there and forget that it's there. Alright, here we go, guys. See what she does. These front tires look so huge and the rear ones look so tiny. But it's the same rim size. That's the funny part. It's a smaller tire in the rear. 305 horsepower, 290 foot-pounds. So I think the other one's a lot more powerful than this one. So we'll just have to take him down the track and see what happens. And we'll probably have to add some gearing to this too. Yeah, I guess that we'll do that. So let's just throw the Roadrunner into parking. And then we'll pull out the other one here. There it is. Just want to see the gearing if it's any different than what I have on the gray one. 183, 136. Okay. So that's clearly going to be faster. I mean, look at the power in this thing. 479 horse. Yeah, see, that's like so much better. So worth 124,000, and it's the I4 dual overhead cam BFM engine. Is the most powerful 4-cylinder turbo you're going to get in this car, and it gives you 479 horsepower, 455 foot-pounds. So if you guys do that, that would be the best on that car. And then this one only has 305 horsepower, 290 foot-pounds. So clearly the other one's going to win, and this one's worth a lot less because of that. So, well, actually, I need to put the plates on here, and let's see if that does anything to change it. I'll add a little bit to it. Okay, so 104,000, so pretty close, pretty similar in cost. But this one would be more expensive because you have to rebuild a whole new engine in it, so you're probably better off just rebuilding the car as it is. But let's just take them down the track and I'll show you guys how fast this other one is. It's a lot faster. So we'll do this one first. Alright guys, let's get this Battle of the Four Bangers underway. I think this is going to hit like 160, probably top speed. My prediction. Yeah, it's looking like 160, maybe 170 if we can pull it out. I don't know. Yeah, it's looking 160. Wow, 159. I was pretty much right on the money on that one. Alright guys, back in the garage, in the shop. And so we've got our $104,000 car here. Didn't do so hot. We're going to sell it. Just get it out of here because it's really not worth keeping. Not really my kind of thing. And then we have this car, which we need to take down the track. See how fast this thing will go. I think it hit like 195 or something. So let me see if I can mess with the gearing. We'll go 201. And see if we can hit the 200 mark with it. Alright guys, let's go. My fancy souped up car. Really work on the shifting on those first couple gears there. But look at how much faster this one is. Clearly a lot more power. Already surpassed the other car. I actually went slower since I did that. I actually hit 195 before. Just let it roll to a stop. There we go. Alright guys, back in the shop, and did pretty well with the car, so I'll put the gearing back where it was. Because it hit 195 when it was in this gearing, so pretty good. If you guys liked the video, definitely leave a like, definitely subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell and get notified. My videos are up midnight every day. Don't forget to check my description, my Patreon, my PayPal, and my new merch. T-shirts, hoodies, phone cases, and mugs. See you guys in the next video.